Well, good morning guys. It's Sunday the 9th of December today, Sunday morning. It's about 9:30 now. As you can see, got the rods out. I had to have a complete change of plan this morning. I did plan on getting out, doing a couple of hours trotting like you saw in the video before last. That was the original plan. However, I got up at first light, chucking it down with rain, blowing a gale, and I thought, this is not good. Rain stopped. I walked down there and it was just blowing a gale. It was just horrendous down there, just below the weir. So quick change of plan. As you can see, I'm back up above the weir in the private stretch, and I've got the deadbait rods out. So I've only got maybe hour and a half, 2 hours tops. It was lovely and overcast, and I thought, well, we might get some Zander. You know, it's very overcast, but the clouds are all breaking up, the sky's going blue, so I'm not sure we'll do any good at all really. But we're here now, and as I say, I'm going to give it an hour and a half at least, just see what happens. I've got a pike rod out over near the snags on the other side over there. That's on half a bluey, and I've got a smelt on one of the Zander rods, and I've got a roach on the other Zander rod, and they're much closer in the margins behind me. In the summer there's sort of a band of lilies run along here on the inside to about a rod length out, so I've gone just beyond them because I don't want to get casting into all the lily roots that'll still be there. So I've gone just beyond those where it's nice and clear. The lead's going down with a lovely donk. Exactly the same setups that you saw in the last video. So fingers crossed we can do some good. Just going to go sort this rod out. It's been bleeping a bit, and I'll let you know what's been happening since you last saw me. So guys, just to bring you up to date, I actually came out yesterday evening, Saturday evening, with Jim. Me and Jim came down here, fancied a Zander session. It was absolutely blowing a gale, showery, but really good conditions, to be honest. It was overcast. We got here about an hour before it got dark, and before it got dark, I'd had a couple of dropped runs. Jim had a sort of bit of interest in one of his rods, and I'd actually lost a fish as well. I mean, it didn't feel massive, perhaps 2 or 3 pound. So going into dark, everything looked great. Ooh, hello. Well, this is promising. Yeah, we're into something. Oh. Well guys, another drop to run. Suffering a few of these of late. I think it's probably smaller Zander, to be honest. Although I think that time may have gone. As you can see, the sun's just burst through the clouds, so I think we'll do well to catch some Zander in bright sunshine. But as I say, I'll give it another hour at least anyway. It's getting on 9:45 now. So as I was saying, came out last night with Jim. Everything was looking promising coming into dark. And Jim was fishing just next to me, a peg just about 5 meters along that way over there. And just as it sort of got dark, he went to recast, and I sort of looked across and I could see this dark shape in the water, and I thought, well, it's a bit weird, there's no weeds there. And I could see it moving. Turned my torch on, head torch on, and bloody otter right next to him. I mean, 6-8 foot away from him, something like that. not in the slightest bit bothered. Now we know there's otters about. I mean, I've caught fish here with otter damage, so it wasn't a massive surprise. It was a surprise it was that close when he had his head torch on, and he really wasn't bothered at all. And it sort of sat in the margins for a bit, looking at us, and then cleared off. And to be honest, we stuck it out for 2 hours after that into dark, and not a single knock after that. Now, you know, it may be coincidence, but it may be that the otter had scared all the fish away, who knows. But I haven't failed to catch in the dark before here, so it may just be a coincidence, but perhaps learnt that if we see an otter here, it's probably time to go home. Oh, here we go. We're definitely away. Yep, we're into something. By the light. Well guys, can you believe it? A Zander in the bright sunshine. I'm gobsmacked, just as I was saying. Probably not going to catch anything. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to rest him up in this swim next door that I just said James was fishing in, because it's much easier. There's deeper water much closer in there, so I'm going to go stick him in there, and then we'll have a look at him. Crazy. Well guys, what a turn up this morning, unbelievable, in the sunshine as well. Yeah, absolute beaut as well, absolute beaut. Been resting in the net for about 10 minutes, so he's a bit frisky. How's about that? Fab. Seems fairly sort of standard size for this stretch. What a beautiful fish, absolutely fantastic. Beautiful condition too. Have a look at this side. Oh, come on, behave yourself. Waving his fin at us. There we go. How's about that? What a beaut. Absolute beauty. That's fantastic. Over the moon with that. Absolutely over the moon. Well guys, that's it, I'm packed away. It's 11:15 now, so I had just over an hour and a quarter. Caught a Zander. that's fantastic, that's fantastic. You know, when it was drizzling this morning I thought we were in with a chance. As soon as the sun came out I thought that was that, but it's fishing, isn't it? You never know. The wind's dropped as well. It's made it quite a pleasant morning really. I'm all wrapped up and sweating a bit now. Anyway, I'll stop waffling. It's time to go home, so all there is left to do is say thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I've had a fantastic hour or so. Tight lines, enjoy your own angling, and I'll see you again back on the bank very soon.